What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I still get asked questions all the time. I've made several videos on this channel about visas and extensions, and people still ask me about that in particular, probably more than anything. And so I wanted to make this video, and in this video I'm going to tell you, if you want to stay long term, all of your visa extension options. And I'll give you a little bit of information about each of those. I won't give you the exact requirements and documentation for each and every category, but I will give you the basic minimum documentation you'll need for any of them. And this will be a guideline, so if you're coming over here and you want to stay long term, but you're not sure what you want to do to stay long term, or which visa you're going to need, or which visa extension, then this video is for you. But before I do, I want to remind you that my book of short horror stories, called The Things That Happen at Night, is available at the link in the description for only $3. And also, my book called Live in Cambodia, A Guide for Living in the Kingdom of Wonder, is available at a link in the description also, if you want to purchase those. However, if you want to help support the channel, and it's always very much appreciated if you can and if you want to, there are links down below for PayPal and Ko-Fi.com. And if you donate through either of those, I will send you free copies of my books, as well as any of my future books and stories and exclusive content just for my supporters. So it's a good bargain. I love our supporters. I really appreciate everything you guys do. I always tell people you're the best viewers on YouTube. So consider that, and thank you. All right, so you want to come over here and stay long term. Since the pandemic, some things have changed in regards to the visas. But mostly it's stayed the same since they've opened back up. There's been a few minor changes. I've spoken about those before. But what I wanted to do is give you guys a basic rundown. Starting when you get to the airport, yes, you can get a visa on arrival at the airport. You do not need a visa beforehand to get into Cambodia. So I want to start there, and then I'll tell you the 5 main long-term stay visa options for you. Yes, there are 5 of them. And then we'll run over some more information about what you're going to need to get those visa extensions, and an approximate price of how much that'll cost to get that extension. So, to stay long term, of course, you know, if you come here on a tourist visa, you get 1 month, and you can renew that for an additional month. So you can get 60 days on a tourist visa. But after that, if you decide to stay, you will have to leave the country and come back. Okay? But if you want to stay long term when you first arrive, you want to get an E-type visa. It's also known as the ordinary visa. That visa will cost $35 on arrival, and that is also valid for 1 month. For this one, you need no supporting documentation for the majority of nationalities. You don't even need a passport picture anymore, which is pretty cool, because I needed one of those when I got here almost 5 years ago. But right now, you don't even need a passport picture. But you want to ensure, you want to be sure that you have the visa fee, the $35, in new, clean, crisp U.S. dollar bills, and preferably, definitely exact change, because they don't always have change. So you'll need $35. So if you're asking how much cash should I bring when I first get over there, I would say at least that. At least $35. And remember, the bills have to be crisp and clean and new. No, they can't be wrinkled, they can't be written on, nothing like that. Now, so that's good for 1 month. Prior to when that visa expires, you can go to any visa agency, travel agency, and there are many, many to choose from here in Cambodia. And then you want to apply for an extension of stay, also known as the EOS. And the one you get depends on what your purpose is for being here. So let me go over those. EB, business or employment extension, is good. You can get those for 1, 3, 6, or 12 months at a time, and it can be renewed indefinitely. The ER, or retirement extension, is good for 1, 3, 6, or 12 months, and can be renewed indefinitely. The ES, student extension, is good for 1, 3, 6, or 12 months, and can be renewed indefinitely as well. Now you also have the EG, which is a general extension, visa extension. That's good for only 1 or 3 months, and it's a one-time deal. And if you run out and want another one, it cannot be renewed in country. So you would have to leave for that as well. Leave the country and come back. Then you have the EP, or a proposal visa extension. That's for those seeking employment or business opportunities. That one is also good for only 1 or 3 months. And again, that's a one-time deal. However, the EP can be converted to an EB, or business visa, with the necessary supporting documents that you need. Now keep in mind that only the 6 or 12-month visa extensions are multi-entry and exit. In other words, if you only get a 1 or 3 month and you leave the country, that invalidates the visa, and when you come back, you have to start all over again. So if you're getting the EG or EP for 3 months, you can't leave the country unless you want to do all that over again, because those are only good for 1 or 3 months, depending on your choice. Now, each of these extensions has its own supporting documentation requirements, but the minimum that you'll need for any of those is a valid passport, and you'll need at least 6 months validity remaining on your passport from the date the EOS will expire. In other words, if you're applying for a 12-month extension, you need at least 18 months validity on your passport. In other words, your passport has to be good for at least another 18 months to get your 1-year extension. You need a minimum of 2 blank visa pages in your passport, at least 2. You need 1 passport picture. You need the completed EOS application form, which when you go to a travel agency, they'll complete all that for you. So don't worry about that. And you need your FPCS detail screenshot. That's simply the foreign presence in Cambodia thing, where you're staying, whether it's a hotel, a guest house, you have an apartment already, whatever. The place you're staying should register you as a guest there, and you'll need that screenshot to prove your residence for your extension. Now, as far as the prices go, if you're applying at a visa agency, the price is going to depend on the agency and where you're at. So like a 1-month extension will be anywhere from $45 to $55. A 3-month extension will be anywhere from $70 to $90. A 6-month extension will be anywhere from $150 to $170. And the 12-month extension will be anywhere from $270 to $300. That's with all the fees, and they fill out the paperwork, send it to Phnom Penh, and then you just come pick it back up. There is no standard processing time for applications, but the average is 7 to 10 business days, but allow yourself up to 14 days in case there's a holiday or some kind of delay. Any extra time is a bonus there. And if you do need it quickly, you can pay an additional $70 to $100 for express processing, which is next day when you're applying to a visa agency. Now, you can also apply for your EOS if you're going to be in Phnom Penh, right directly at the Department of Immigration there in Phnom Penh. But you can only do that if you have all the necessary supporting documents, and they're very strict about that. However, the official fee for a 12-month extension applying directly at the Department of Immigration in Phnom Penh is only $180, so you do save some money there. So I'll let you decide if that's what you want to do. So basically that's it. Basically that's all the information I have about visas and what documents you need and how long they're good for, approximate prices, and all that good stuff. I hope that answers all the questions I get about those. And if not, go ahead and leave me a comment and let me know if you have any further questions that I might be able to answer. And be sure to check out all my links down below. Like I said, I have links down there for PayPal, Ko-Fi.com. Send me a donation. I'll send you books, and I'll send you future books, and I'll send you other stuff. You can also purchase my books below. Check out my other channel, Horror Reads. The link for that is down there. And I got other channels blogging from this part of the world. They're excellent channels, really good channels, and they are all listed down below as well. And until I talk to you guys next time, be safe. I'll talk to you in the next one.